Genghis Khan, born Temujin, rose from humble beginnings to forge one of the largest empires in history. His leadership unified the Mongolian steppe tribes, setting the stage for an unprecedented expansion across Asia and into Europe. From an early age, Genghis Khan was shaped by the harsh realities of Mongol life, which included intense tribal rivalries and a nomadic lifestyle. His charismatic leadership and strong will were evident as he overcame captivity and adversity. The Mongol military was a well-oiled machine, famed for its organization and mobility. Genghis Khan implemented rigorous training and strict discipline, creating an army that could execute complex strategies and adapt quickly to enemy tactics. Key battles, such as those at Khorazm and the conquest of the Xia dynasty, highlighted the Mongol Empire's rapid expansion. These victories were marked by strategic brilliance and sometimes brutal methods of warfare, spreading fear and ensuring compliance. The establishment of the Yam system revolutionized communication within the vast empire. This courier network enabled the fast transfer of military orders and intelligence, making it possible to maintain control over distant territories efficiently. The Mongols employed a blend of psychological warfare and rapid mobility to conquer vast territories. They used feigned retreats to confuse enemies, and then executed devastating cavalry charges to break enemy lines. Genghis Khan's rule was marked by an innovative approach to governance. He integrated diverse cultures and religions under his empire, promoting stability and loyalty among his subjects by adopting policies that encourage religious freedom and meritocracy. The establishment of the Yam system revolutionized Mongol communication. This network of relay stations enabled fast and efficient movement of troops, information, and government orders across the vast empire, significantly enhancing administrative control. In China, the Mongol rule led to the formation of the Yuan dynasty, which integrated Chinese and Mongol practices. This period saw significant developments in administration, arts, and the expansion of the Silk Road. The Mongols' influence on trade was profound, particularly through their enhancement of the Silk Road. Their control over this trade route allowed for increased safety and stability, facilitating richer and more diverse exchanges between the East and West. Genghis Khan instituted the Yasa Code as a legal framework to govern the vast and culturally diverse Mongol Empire. This set of laws was designed to enforce discipline, loyalty, and a unified command across his territories. The Mongol Empire faced significant succession challenges after Genghis Khan's death. The empire was divided into several khanates, each ruled by one of his descendants, which eventually led to internal conflicts and weakened centralized control. Kublai Khan, one of Genghis Khan's grandsons, expanded the empire further into China, establishing the Yuan dynasty. His rule marked a significant shift, integrating Chinese administrative practices and promoting cultural exchanges. The Mongol invasions of Europe were characterized by swift and devastating raids into countries like Hungary and Poland. These invasions had a lasting impact on European kingdoms, influencing military tactics and prompting new defensive strategies. Mongol siege tactics were notoriously brutal, often involving the construction of elaborate siege machines and psychological warfare to instill terror. Their approach to warfare effectively reduced cities to rubble, hastening their capitulation and control. The decline of the Mongol Empire was marked by a series of internal conflicts and weak leadership following Genghis Khan's death. The vastness of the empire made it increasingly difficult to manage, leading to its gradual fragmentation. Cultural exchanges under Mongol rule were profound, bridging the East and West. The empire's stability and control of the Silk Road facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies across continents. Genghis Khan's legacy continues to influence modern leadership and military strategies. His emphasis on meritocracy, mobility, and adaptability in warfare are studied and admired by military scholars and leaders around the world. The Mongol Empire is often depicted in a variety of ways in historical and modern literature, ranging from barbaric conquerors to sophisticated administrators who contributed significantly to the cultures they ruled. Women in the Mongol Empire played crucial roles, often taking charge in the absence of men who were away on campaigns. They managed households, participated in decision-making, and were integral to the empire's administration. The Mongol military tactics were revolutionary, employing speed, flexibility, and psychological warfare, setting them apart from the more rigid formations typical of contemporary European armies. Their use of composite bows and coordinated cavalry charges allowed for swift and decisive victories. Economically, Mongol rule was a mixed blessing for conquered regions. While it destabilized local economies initially, it eventually led to increased trade and circulation of goods and ideas, due to the Pax Mongolica, which established peace and stability across much of Asia. Under Mongol dominance, architectural innovation flourished with the incorporation of diverse styles from across the empire. This period saw the construction of monumental buildings and the introduction of new techniques in civil engineering, which influenced later architectural developments. The expansive reach of the Mongol Empire served as a template for future empires, showcasing the effectiveness of their administrative systems and military tactics. Their legacy is evident in the methods of governance and warfare adopted by subsequent powers. The Mongols were known for their religious tolerance, allowing conquered peoples to maintain their religious practices. This policy helped them stabilize and rule a vast empire composed of diverse cultures and religions, fostering an environment of relatively peaceful coexistence. The environmental impact of the Mongol conquests was profound. Their large-scale campaigns altered landscapes, and extensive horse herds grazed heavily, causing significant ecological changes that affected local agriculture and biodiversity across vast regions. The Mongol military's reliance on horses was pivotal. Superior cavalry tactics allowed them to swiftly conquer expansive territories. The emphasis on mobility, speed, and endurance made their cavalry one of the most feared military forces in history. Loyalty and betrayal played crucial roles within the Mongol leadership structure. Genghis Khan valued loyalty immensely, rewarding it with riches and rank, whereas betrayal, even among his closest commanders, was met with swift and brutal punishment. The debate over Genghis Khan's legacy as a brutal conqueror versus an administrative genius continues. His strategies led to the establishment of one of the largest empires ever, yet they also resulted in widespread destruction and loss of life. Future research on the Mongol Empire might focus on its lesser-known aspects, such as the roles of minority groups and the specific administrative practices across different regions. This could provide a fuller picture of their complex society.